Welcome back to another RoboReview. Today I'm reviewing the GHB Knife Sharpener 3-stage knife sharpening system. This is for steel and ceramic knives and is sold by Smile and Satisfaction. So I received this item, the sharpener, and I started playing with it a little bit. I come from the old world household where, for some of you may understand, others may not, but where in the old European households, your knives had to be so sharp, it went through everything like butter. And basically they're so sharp at times you're so scared of even using them. Well, so that's the household I came from. So this was actually a really good example for me, or a good product for me to try out, comparing to the old ways how we would do it with the actual sharpening stone, which always risks hitting your fingers, versus this gadget, which would protect your fingers more, because it's a handheld unit and you never have to touch the knife or risk the knife ever hitting your hand. So I have here 3 of my knives, 2 of which I played with the unit and 1 I haven't. So according to this the information on this product, it says that in 3 or 4 strokes you'll take the knife to the sharpest level, like razor blade sharp type stuff like that. So I wanted to put this to the test. Now the nice thing about this sharpener is you could do a fine, coarse, and ceramic. So there's 3 different types of sharpens you can do. So all I have is steel knives right now, so I won't be able to use a ceramic one at this time. I'm hoping down the road to be able to eventually try that. But right now I can use the fine and the coarse. So just for example, this knife I haven't done anything with yet. I know this is hard, but this is how I just test them. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. So when I run it through the paper, it doesn't really split it at all. I don't know if you could see. Now these guys, which I have played with a little bit, without any pressure, go right through. Now like I said, it's really hard to see. See, there you go, see, right there. So I played with different sizes and just see how they would do. The big one's the same as the other 2. So with the big guy, I only had to do 3 or 4 strokes with it. It didn't take as much to sharpen it. However, this little guy took a lot more. It did get pretty sharp after a while. However, it didn't only do 3 or 4 strokes for me. It was probably close to 20 at times, pulling it through. But the thing too is I'm a little more pickier about how sharp I like knives too. So let's go ahead. This one was a little duller. Let's go ahead and try it. So we'll start with the coarse. And all you do is just put it in and pull it through. Just easy as that. Now, one thing I did do intentionally, which I'm not going to show because it would be too hard to see on the camera, but I'll just verbally tell you, was on this knife here, I actually took it and basically made divots into my knife. I intentionally damaged it because I wanted to see if this unit would take the nicks out of it. And surprisingly, it smoothed out the knife, took all the nicks out of it pretty well. So on that level, it definitely is really good. So I'll get back to sharpening this one. So you just pull it through, keep going. And then if you still want, like I said, I always test it. It cuts pretty decently. So then let's go over to the fine. This just fine-tunes it. It makes it a little bit sharper. So overall, this unit does work. For as sharp as I would like them, it took a lot more of an effort than it does describe. So I would say it's a good product, but you definitely have to pull it through more than 3 or 4 times. So it does work really well. It does work. I've tried on pocket knives. I've tried on big honking knives. But it does take a little bit more work. I do like, however, it protects your hand, so you don't need to worry about that. So just as an average kitchen gadget, I think it works pretty well. It's not as good as the old-fashioned European ways of sharpening with an actual little blade, or I'm sorry, a little sharpener and do it with your hand, but that risks your hands and other issues. So anywho, this has been another Robo Review. I hope you found it informative. If so, please give me a thumbs up, and hopefully you found it helpful. If so, please mark it as so, and I hope to see you again soon.